Hi, good morning, Rich. First of all, thank you for replying to my message. I want to show you what can I do, if that makes sense. And I have the feeling that you might have a bad experience with marketing agencies, something like that, where they promise, everything and you don't get nothing, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to show you what the benefits of having a website are. Or the benefits of showing up on Google, how many people are looking for your services. If you are tired of posting on social media trying to get clients, this might be a good option for you. Okay. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I live of this. So um, whenever I have a client, my goal is not for the client to show up on Google, just not to show up on Google, but their phone or request keep coming in. Because what's the point of you ranking in Google if nobody's going to even give you a call asking for an estimate or quote, right? So since you do remodeling, if we gotta go Google and type bathroom remodeling. I think you do bathroom as well, and you're located in Sarasota, Florida. Um, the first thing you're gonna see here is this is sponsored by Google. These are Google ads, right? And you pay every time somebody clicks on your ad. If you've never done this before, you got to be really careful because even though Google makes it look really easy, simple to set up, and they promise you these dozens and dozens of clients, is very, very tricky, and you can end up wasting a lot of money not seeing, not even a call. Okay. Then we have the map section, and I don't think you have a Google business profile because I couldn't find it anyway. But you could be here. How you get to right here if you have relevant content, optimized images, and of course, if you reply to the reviews. So if you get reviews, reply to them, right? I think you've been replying to reviews in Yelp, but that also counts. But here is more important because Google loves to see that interaction between service provider and consumer. Then we have the organic results. Number one, we got this KalustaKitchen.com. Then number two, we got Rebath. These are I've seen these guys before. Then we have House, PDRFL. Again, these guys over here ranking twice. So let's see why these guys are ranking here, right? If we open their website, the first thing I have to mention is that anybody can have a website. Don't get me wrong. Anybody can have cheap website, a free website, if you will. But what most people underestimate or tend to ignore is that if you want to show up on Google, the first step for you to show up on Google is to have relevant content and keywords that that actually Google can read, and they know that you are pointing for the specific search terms, right? Search terms. So let's see, these guys have a sub page, specific services for bathroom remodel. And you can see here, bathroom remodel in Sarasota, that's going to be a keyword. And they surround the keyword with a lot of content. All this content, everything that is text readable, that's what it matters now. Okay. Because when you when you publish your website, Google reads all this. Okay. And it's not that they actually have a human being, will be really ideal and easy, but you can imagine thousands and thousands of websites being published every day. They have an algorithm or software, if you will, that reads all this. And if it doesn't make sense on their end, they're not going to even take you in consideration, right? So they understand the value of having relevant content. You see here, content, more content, and there's a lot, right? I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, it picks data from any website based on Google criteria. So we can see here that this specific service page is being found for 42 keywords, and they have only 18 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? This is the second most important part when it comes to Google ranking, if that makes sense. Backlinks are other sites or other websites that I mentioned in your name or your business name or in general, and this will give you the power so you can be found on Google and keep ranking on positions. Same thing happens here with this. You need to have people to give you the credibility that you are the real deal, and that's what backlinks are coming to into play. So let's see what kind of keywords you're being found for based on. I mean, these guys are being found for based on the content that they have and the keywords that are supporting the credibility in the eyes of Google. So we can see here bathroom remodel Sarasota. There's 90 searches among them, means that roughly 90 people search this every month. And because of ranking number 2, they're getting 34 visits. If you ask me, this can be easily be translated into 34 chances that they get to have a client that is looking for bathroom remodel in Sarasota, this specific term, right? Now, it doesn't stop there. Bathroom remodeling Sarasota, there's 200 searches a month. And because they're ranking number 4, they're getting another 26. So just between these two is what? 60? 60 chances they get to have a client that are looking for these two specific. Now, you can see here this price, right? This is the cost per click, and this is the low average that you will be paying every time somebody clicks on your ad if you would be running Google Ads. So it gives you this data too, right? Let's keep going. Let's see, kitchen remodels. Sarasota, I believe you do kitchens too. 150 searches a month, and because they're ranking not even in the first page, and they still get some traffic. So you get the idea, right? They're ranking just for your this is a really interesting data. Almost 70% of the people that do a Google search, they only go for the top 3 here in the map section and the top 3 in the organic one, right? That means that less than 30% would actually scroll all the way down to the end of the page or go to the second or third page. So these guys, for being in the second page, is still getting people landing on their website that are looking for this specific search. Shower remodel, there's 20 search a month. That's not too much of a volume, but again, they're ranking number 4, and because they're ranking number 4, they get another 2 visits. So let's do another example. Let's do kitchen remodel. Let's see who's ranking number 1, right? Kitchen remodel, remodeling Sarasota, Florida. Same thing here. We get this sponsored by Google, Google guarantee. This is kind of the same of a Google Ads. The difference is that they're going to ask you for more of a paperwork from your business so they can verify you have your licenses and all that stuff. Then you have Google Ads, then another Google Ads, and then in the map section, again, you could definitely be here. You need content, images, and reviews, okay? And then we have these guys, Kick Plan, Kitchen and Bath, Home Improvement. Let's see why these guys are ranking number 1. You can see here that they have the homepage ranking, and they have a lot of pages. See, they have reviews, they have blogs. Now, if you don't see a lot of content in the homepage, that means that all the power, all the content is coming from blogs or other pages that are pointing. This kind of a technical thing, but I want to point that out in case you see there's some websites that they actually know how they do it, how they have it figured out, and their homepage is simple and minimalistic and nice, and all the power, all the content is on other pages that don't bother the visitors. Okay, so you can see here they have a nice website, good looking website. There's a decent amount of content. Let's see here. Same thing. These guys. So they're being found for 238 keywords. They have 99 backlinks, and the rating is not that much. So it tells me that these links are doing just enough for them to be on the top. And here, kitchen remodel Sarasota, 150 searches a month because they're ranking number 4. They're getting 18 visits. Kitchen remodel Sarasota, Florida, 20 searches a month. Again, because they're ranking number 2, they're getting another 9 visits for people that are looking for these services. And we can see here, kitchen remodel in Sarasota, Florida, another 20 searches. Kitchen and bath Sarasota, 10 searches. Not that much compared to the bathroom one, right? So you were asking, what can I do? I do this. I look at the numbers. I see how many people are looking for these services, and then we get the client ranking for them and get those phone ringing and people asking for quotes. I have a handful of clients. And yes, I'm the only one that works doing this for SAP, if that makes sense. If you have any questions, please let me know. Like I said, if you're tired of posting on social media trying to get this, if you're paying for leads, this might be a good option. But it all depends on what do you really need in terms of having new clients. I hope you find this information useful, and thank you for watching.